everyone, my name is Natalie, and today we are playing The Haunted Carousel, the 8th game in the Nancy Drew Mystery Game series. Her Interactive has announced that they are releasing Mystery of the Seven Keys, game number 34, on May 7th, and I'm trying to play through the entire series before I play that one. So, let's get started.
Welcome to my latest case, The Haunted Carousel. To start playing, choose either Junior or Senior Detective. If you're new to adventure games or need some help, choose Tutorial.
Okay, great. The Haunted Carousel. I'm gonna play on Junior Detective just for the sake of time.
Dear Ned, well, here I am at Captain's Cove Amusement Park, about to try to figure out what's behind all the weird things that have been happening here lately. First, a horse just disappeared off the carousel one night. Then, a little later, the carousel started spinning around all by itself in the dead of night, as if it was haunted or something. And then, last week, the roller coaster suddenly stopped in mid-ride for no apparent reason. Nobody was seriously hurt, but the park was shut down until the city knows for sure what caused the accident. I'm here because Paula Santos, the park's owner, is a friend of Dad's. She's putting me up at the Captain's Quarters Hotel, which is next to the park. I'm supposed to head over there right now and meet with a security guard named Harlan Bishop. I hope I don't let Paula down. Wish me luck. Ever yours, Nancy. P.S. There's a rumor going around that the park is cursed. Creepy, huh?
Super creepy, Nancy. Super, super creepy. Okay, this is our hotel room. Obviously the first thing that we're going to do is order
a room service menu. All right.
So let's see. We could get the pasta and veggie platter, the hamburger platter, the fun day. Yeah, I think we want a hamburger platter, personally. That's what I'm feeling right now.
Hotel operator, what do you want?
Are you the regular operator?
I'm filling in for my cousin Amber. She took the week off on account of the amusement park being shut down. You don't want an outside line, do you?
Actually, I have a cell phone.
Good, use it. An outside line will cost you an arm and a leg. Besides, I'm not sure how to get you one. So, Miss Oren, what do you want?
That's Drew? Nancy Drew?
Sorry, my cousin's handwriting reeks. So, what do you want, Miss Drew?
Hamburger platter, please.
I'd like to order the hamburger platter with milk instead of a soft drink.
One hamburger platter with moo juice. It'll be there in a few. Anything else?
That's it. Thanks a lot.
Serving you has been a pleasure.
Sweet. Oh man, that was fast. Oh yeah. That's a big burger. I love it. Let's dive in. And Nancy devoured all of it. Amazing. I love it. So we have our laptop in this game. We've got a journal, just like in Secret of the Scarlet Hand. We have a flag game that we can play, which is basically just like a matching game, I think. I don't actually really want to play it right now, but you can. We have an email inbox. Very exciting. This is the first game where we have an email. Unfortunately, there is no outgoing mail, because that would have been too hard for them to program, I suppose, for players to send emails. But we can receive emails for sure. Yeah, let's see. And we've subscribed to Sassy Detective Online, so we will get emails from them. Super cool. And we have a checklist in this game. Finally, an official checklist to help us throughout the game. We don't get to check things off, but it will check off things that we've done. So this is a huge help. This is the first game that gives us an actual in-game checklist throughout the game that helps us figure out what we might still need to do in order to advance. So very, very helpful. We will possibly refer back to that if I get stuck. But for now, that's pretty much it. I like that the TV is made by Phony instead of Sunny. That's fun.
Rolf Kessler.
Rolf Kessler. Sure, Nancy, yeah. So there's Nancy's suitcases. Is that... I guess that's the same suitcase that she's had. Yeah. Okay. And we have an iron here. Very useful, very helpful, just in case we need to iron anything. That is a tool that's available to us. Very helpful. We love that. Okay, so that is our hotel room.
Will the young lady who just entered the park please turn immediately and enter the whale's mouth directly to her left? Thank you.
I'm good, thanks.
Hello? Yoo-hoo! The whale is waiting. Still waiting. The whale is getting impatient.
What you gonna do about it?
The whale is getting impatient. The whale is getting impatient.
Okay, fine.
Hello?
This is Paula Santos. I'm standing outside what's left of the captain's quarters hotel.
What?
happened?
Well, according to the fire marshal, someone left an iron on in your room and burned the place down.
Oh no, I forgot to turn it off.
When I asked you to come out here, I expected to pay for your room, not the entire hotel. Consider yourself off the case.
No! What about my luggage? Okay, so that is a second chance that you can get. If you forget to turn off the iron, you will, in fact, burn down the hotel. So, yes.
Will the young lady who just entered the park please turn immediately and enter the whale's mouth directly to her left?
Sure. Alright, there's this guy. Do I have to talk to him right away? Or can I
The
look
phone number
around
for the
first?
police. That might come in handy.
Oh, that probably will come in handy. Nancy Drew visit today. Get fun pass, map of park. Send to Joy. Nice. Let's see if all of that ends up happening or not. I like how we can just walk in here and kind of just start looking around.
Please don't open that.
Sorry, bad habit.
Copy. He doesn't care if we open Charlie or what was that other guy's name? Sorry, girl, Evie, Ellie? I don't know. He doesn't care if we open those lockers, but not the one that says Harlan. Copy. Okay, yeah, I guess we have to talk to him. Hi.
Well, from the way you just marched right on in here past all those sorry we're closed signs, you're either who I think you are or you're one determined gatecrasher.
If you think I'm Nancy Drew, you're right.
That's a relief. It's too early in the day to go sicking the cops on anybody. I'm Harlan Bishop.
Hi, Harlan. I guess that explains why you didn't want me to open the locker marked Harlan.
Are you the only security guard on duty now?
I begged Miss Santos to keep me on while the park's closed. Even agreed to a pay cut.
Wow.
You must really like your job.
I've only worked here for a couple of weeks. I figured staying on while the park was closed would help me get up to speed on all the equipment and such.
So what are your thoughts on this haunted carousel business?
Somebody swiped a horse off a carousel and now it's malfunctioning. The police don't think it's that big a deal, and frankly, neither do I.
Copy.
What about the roller coaster?
Accidents happen. Of course, Ingrid will tell you that these so-called accidents are really the result of the park's karma getting bent out of shape by negative energy or some such gobbledygook.
Gobbledygook.
So you don't think it was sabotage?
Why would anybody bother? It's a nice park. Miss Santos, she's a nice boss. Nice people work here. Nice people come here. It was an accident.
That's an awfully nice rose-colored glasses explanation, but I'm skeptical.
Who is this Ingrid person you mentioned?
Ingrid Corey. You'll probably meet her. She's working during the shutdown, too. She's the park's chief engineer. Believes in all this wacky new age psychobiogenic stuff. Like if you eat food served by a waiter who's in a bad mood, you'll get scurvy or something.
Where can I find her?
First things first. You won't be meeting her or Elliot Chen, the park's art director, until after you go see the park's bookkeeper, Joy Trent. Miss Santos's orders. Joy pays all the bills, so she knows pretty much everything that's going on. Plus, she'll give you an access card. Miss Santos wants you to have the run of the place.
That would certainly help.
Wait, hang on. I know Joy won't give you one of these, so I will. Here you go. It's a Captain's Cove fun card. Lets you ride the rides and play the games on the midway. Come back to me if you burn through that one and need another.
Am I not supposed to have this?
Well, see, Joy's just kinda joyless. It'd never occurred to her that you might want to have some fun while you're here. Of course, she's a newbie too, like me. Maybe she'll come around. Anyway,
so.
here's a map of the park. I put an X where Joy's office is.
Where did you work before you came here?
Oh, I worked in a store, department store, you know, as a security guard. In Flemington, not around here.
Yeah, I totally believe that.
I see you have a security camera trained on the carousel. Does that mean you got the theft of that carousel horse on tape?
We didn't start monitoring the carousel until after the theft, but we do have one of those so-called hauntings on tape. Want to see it?
That'd be great!
I got the tape right here, all queued up. I played it for the police. Like I said
Nice.
before, they weren't real impressed. There's no sound, on the tape at least. The band organ started up when the carousel did. Stayed on for about 30 seconds, then stopped.
Spoopy.
Have you tried to prove your screwed up wiring theory?
I ain't no cop, but now that you're here, maybe you can prove it for me.
Did you notice that burst of static just before the carousel started to turn?
Probably just a glitch in the tape. We use them over and over.
I'll see you around.
Go get 'em.
Alright, so that's Harlan. Harlan Bishop, your friendly neighborhood security guard. Okay, so we need to go talk to Joy before we can really do much else.
Hello?
Hi, Nancy. It's Paula Santos. I was wondering when I'd hear from you. Have you been out to the park?
Yes, I have.
I forgot to tell you. All the rides are shut down except for the carousel. I thought you might need to see it in action. But please, take a good look at the roller coaster even if you can't ride it.
First chance I get.
Great. Feel free to inspect the tracks all you want. I'm sure you'll do a better job than the police. They looked around for 5 minutes, then left. Said as long as the insurance company was going to investigate, why should they?
Well, I'll see what I can do, Miss Santos.
I can't wait to hear what you turn up. Call me as often as you like. My phone's on and with me 24/7. Oh, and one more thing. Call me Paula.
All right. Goodbye, Paula.
Alright, so that's Paula Santos, our boss. She's voiced by the same voice actress who played Hotchkiss and Simone and Sally McDonald in Ghost Dogs of Moon Lake, so yeah. Oops, I didn't mean to back away like that. This is also, speaking of voice actors, the first game that we see Jonah Von Spreeken in. He plays Harlan, and he's going to become MVP of the Nancy Drew voice acting universe. He voices so many characters over the course of the games, and this is his first one, so that's very exciting.
Hello. Are you Nancy?
Yes, I am. You're Joy?
Joy Trent. Sorry about the mess. So, I'm supposed to give you an access card.
Yeah.
Yes, Ms. Santos wants me to have the run of the park.
You're wasting your time, you know.
Excuse me?
You're
What do you
only here
mean?
because it makes it look like Paula Santos had nothing to do with any of this cursed garbage.
Are you saying she did have something to do with it?
I've seen how Paula runs the park. All she wants is to get more and more people through that gate. And what better way to do that than with a carousel that's allegedly haunted?
Huh.
Is Ms. Santos aware of the way you feel about her?
Of course not. I don't want to get fired. Besides, nobody's been hurt, except that glorified con artist who claims his neck got injured, Lance Huffington. And the truth is, Paula offered me this job because she knew I needed the money, and I'm not entirely ungrateful. My father died recently. His estate is in bankruptcy. He used to be co-owner of the park. 2 years ago, he suffered a huge financial setback, and he had to sell his share to Paula. When he died 2 months ago, he was flat broke. Paula could have bailed him out, but she didn't. Frankly, I think the reason she hired me was guilt.
Wow, so Joy just dumped a whole lot of unasked for information on us. Yeah, I mean, I feel bad for her, but she just, is like, yeah, my dad died 2 months ago. He was broke. I'm broke. Paula hired me because of guilt. Just all of the information. So anyway, not small talk. Exactly.
Right. I'm supposed to get an access card from you?
Here you go. That should get you into all the private areas of the park. But if you run into problems, don't come to me. Ask the chief engineer, Ingrid Corey. Her office is by the haunted house. The only other people in the park right now are Harlan Bishop and the art director, Elliot Chin. His studio is right by the treasure chest souvenir shop, but try not to bug him.
Does he not like to be disturbed?
He's behind in his work and needs to catch up. Ms. Santos has been getting on my case about it. Well, I think you have everything, so if you'll excuse me.
Oh, right. Thanks for all your help. Sorry if I disturbed you.
Why is Paula getting on Joy's case about Elliot being behind in his work? She's the bookkeeper, not
Maybe
Elliot's
I should give
boss.
Detective Paris a call.
Okay, so this is an
Hidden
article.
jewels. Maybe that's what whoever stole that carousel horse was after. Jewels from that heist.
Yeah, basically saying that there were $50,000 worth of jewelry hidden in, hidden somewhere. Wait, hold on. In the carousel. And let's see. Yeah, okay, so, yeah. Someone found jewelry in the back of a ride, and it was among the items stolen when a thief broke into the safe at the Captain's Quarters Hotel. And then none of the stolen items had ever been found until this happened, so, yeah, 3 years after the crime. And the thief made his getaway by running through the park, and the detective that was investigating now suspects that the reason the loot just never turned up is because it was stashed in various places throughout the park so he could return for it later. So there might be more, basically, is what it comes down to. Yeah, and Nancy's like, oh, I should talk to that detective who was investigating. What else do we have in Joy's office? Got a newspaper here. Okay, this is about the roller coaster accident. $1 million lawsuit was filed against the park by Lance Huffington, 37, suing for neck injuries that he allegedly suffered. He's a salesperson. Was riding Tidal Terror roller coaster. It lost power, slid backwards and stopped, and he claimed that the sudden stop caused his head to snap backwards, then forwards, and that the whiplash effect caused severe trauma to soft tissue in his neck. So he's seeking compensation for medical costs, pain and suffering, and emotional distress. However, he didn't report these injuries at the time of the incident, and he's claiming that it's not uncommon for whiplash victims to be unaware of their injuries until later. So he felt it the next day. It's still bad. Doctors say I may have to wear this neck brace for the rest of my life. Not trying to soak anybody, I just want what's fair. Paula declined to comment on the lawsuit, and the park is closed. So that's the deal with that. What else do we have? Okay. The Sheldon Rousseau Galaxy
The
Ballroom.
haunted house used to be a ballroom. How's that for irony?
That's wild. So the haunted house was turned in, or the ballroom was turned into a haunted house. Cool. That's it. Go over there. And
Okay if I peek in here?
Go ahead and look around. Excuse all the clutter. I'm still trying to get this place organized.
Wow, I like that Joy just doesn't care that we're looking through her files. Okay.
Looks like stenography. It's a memo about one of the carousel horses being sold. I wonder which horse.
Yeah, I wonder which horse. Okay, so we'll just snag that. Cool. Alright, that's everything that we can look at in Joy's office at the moment. So now let's look around the park. We should probably check out the carousel first. So let's see. This is it, everybody. This is the haunted carousel. Here's where the horse was stolen. And this is the band organ. We can get into this with our key card. Oh, At least we should be able to get into this with our key card. Well, that's weird. Seems like that pass Joy gave us isn't working. Well, we might as well ride the carousel while we're here. That way this isn't a total wash. Let's see here.
Let's go for a spin on the carousel.
Okay.
By the way, you have 4 fun credits left on your card. Enjoy the ride. Ha-ha.
Oh, I will. Do I get to pick the horse, or does Nancy
The
pick
carousel
for me?
will be
She
starting
picks
in
for me.
3 seconds, so hang on tight. And don't forget to try for the brass ring.
Oh, I'm gonna try for the brass
Yeehaw!
ring. And I'm gonna get it, too. I'm not gonna let some other little kid riding this thing steal it from me, that's for sure.
Here comes the brass ring.
Okay, here it
Get
comes. Let's see
ready.
if I can get it.
Gotcha.
Got it! Nice. First try. Whee!
Here it comes again.
Can I get it again? I guess not. Well, I got the brass ring. So does that mean I get a free ride? I mean, technically that ride was also free. Can I use it to get a free ride or something? Hello?
This takes a fun pass.
Okay, it doesn't eat brass rings. Got it. No high heels, spurs, or peg legs, please. Good idea. Okay. Yeah, let's go see what's up with our fun pass not working. Probably Ingrid is the person we need to talk to about that. Because she is the park engineer after all, so all electronic engineering things are probably her domain. What have we got over here?
I believe that's mine.
Oh,
Sorry.
sure. I'm sure it is. Ooh, nice car. Okay, hi Ingrid.
Looking for someone?
If you're Ingrid Corey, not anymore.
That's me. Ordinarily, I don't do the hands-on work, and I'd be able to shake your hand, Ms.
Drew. I'm Nancy Drew.
My name's Nancy Drew. Ms. Santos asked me to do an informal investigation of the roller coaster accident, and why are you looking at me like that?
You've got B3 issues.
Okay.
Okay.
Vitamin B3, niacin.
Nice.
The vibe you're giving off tells me you're low. Nothing that some natural peanut butter on a slice of whole wheat bread once a day won't fix.
How does she know that I have B3 issues?
Thanks for the advice. How long have you worked here?
A little less than 2 years. I started out in maintenance and worked my way up. I've held the supervisory position for the last 10 months.
Do you have any idea what caused that roller coaster accident?
Someone stole a horse off the carousel, and now the park is cursed.
Cursed.
So you think this cursed thing is real?
The man who carved the horses, Kessler, he said if they were ever separated, bad luck would follow. And it has.
Why do I feel like you're the one who started this rumor, Ingrid?
Could I see the blueprints of the roller coaster so you can show me exactly where on the track it stopped?
I've looked all over for those blueprints and can't find them anywhere. I'm sure one of the other engineers knows where they are, but I'm afraid I don't. Sorry.
Convenient.
How well do you know Harlan Bishop?
I know he's an ex-bouncer from Trenton. I also know it drives him nuts that this is one of the few places in the park he doesn't have a key for.
Wait, an ex-bouncer from Trenton? He told me he worked as a security guard in a store in Flemington. Weird.
Any idea why someone would steal a horse off a carousel?
Money. I hear they can be very valuable.
Hey, so...
I don't seem to be having much luck using my access card. Am I doing something wrong?
I deactivated most of the readers because of the shutdown. Soon as I get done here, I'll get them online again. Sorry. Hey, if you come across a pair of pliers, hang on to them, okay? Mine are missing. Someone must have walked off with them.
Do you mind having to work during the shutdown?
Not a bit. Keeping those card readers functioning is practically a full-time job all by itself. Plus, I happen to adore my job.
Thanks for your help.
You bet.
Oh, that's good. I'm glad that she likes her work. Okay, now we should be able to use our key card to look around. So let's go back to the carousel. Because I just feel like this should be the first thing that we investigate. It is the name of the game, after all. So... This is the band organ.
Guess I'm gonna have to call Tink. Whoever he is.
Oh, yeah. Okay, we'll call Tink later.
Something's missing here.
Okay, it looks like there's not anything on the roll. What's in here? This looks fun. Secret door. Okay. Oh, trap door. Good.
Time to start crawling.
Yeah.
This goes to the space underneath the carousel.
No kidding, Nancy. Where did you think it led? Oh.
Wonder what that is.
Yeah. Interesting. Okay. So...
There's something up there.
Oh.
Looks like a letter.
Yes, it does. Now, if only we could reach that high.
I can't reach it.
Well, okay, Nancy. I tried. What's this? Combination lock. Cool. I don't know the combination right now, so I'll come back to that. But for now, great. I think that's a pretty good start to my investigation. Let's check out the roller coaster next, because this is the other thing that is, well, I see a red tag.
I wonder what the deal
here.
is with this red tag.
Yeah, what is the deal with the red tag, Ingrid? Called service to request upgrade for card reader, blows a schematic, resistors are in parallel. Waiting for delivery of macro resistor. I split the circuit to allow easy soldering of macro resistor once it comes in. Nick. Chromemeister called and said the total resistance for the upgrade has to be 15 ohms. They said the macro resistor will give 5 ohms of resistance, so whoever's hooking up the thing should hook the resistors in series. Nick. Okay. Well, cool. I guess that's probably another
It's
thing
locked.
we should talk to Ingrid about. Hey, Ingrid!
Hello, Nancy. Still on the case, I see.
Oh, yeah.
I'd like to take a closer look at the roller coaster, but the access card reader doesn't work. It's got this red tag on it.
Right. I was in the process of upgrading its main circuitry board. I'm afraid you're going to have to wait until I finish here. Unless you'd like to do it for me.
Do you really think I could handle it?
It's not exactly brain surgery. All you have to do is follow the schematic inside the reader. Here's the new macro resistor. When you see the board, you'll be able to see where it goes. You'll need to solder it in place. Which means you're going to have to get my soldering gun from Elliot Chen. Here's the engineering handbook I put together. If you have questions about park-related electronics, it'll answer them. Keep it as long as you like.
Nice.
When you're all done, remove the red tag and take it to Harlan. That way he'll know it's safe to turn the power back on to the reader.
That's not my cell phone. It must be yours. Are you gonna answer it?
No, that would be rude. I'll just call them back. So, once you get that tool from Elliot, you should be all set.
Great.
I found something underneath the carousel that looks like it might be a remote control device.
Oh, I'd like to see it. Interesting. I looked under there. Wonder how I missed it. May I have this?
Actually, I'd kind of like to keep it.
Suit yourself.
Okay.
Thanks for your help.
Remember, niacin.
Niacin. Yes. Don't worry, Ingrid. I'll remember. Okay. Cool. So now we have to go meet Elliot.
Hang on, I'll be right with you.
Take your time.
Uh-oh. Oh no, Nancy.
Out. And do not come back unless and until Joy Trent calls me. Okay?
Okay.
Okay.
Haven't heard from Joy yet. Out.
Okay, so now we have to go talk to Joy so that we can go talk to Elliot. Oh. Well, Joy's not here.
And what are you doing?
Hello?
Who said that?
I said that. Over here, on top of the cabinet.
Uh...
Keep going.
over here.
What is this thing? I see a bike handle, a record player thing, a pipe, an easy bake oven?
Please identify yourself.
I'm kind of scared.
Well, my name is Nancy Drew.
Digital representations of your voice and image have been entered into my memory circuits, Nancy Drew.
I hate that so much.
How come you didn't speak up before when I was in here talking to Joy?
I cannot interact with my environment when my visual and oral sensors are covered.
Do you have a name?
I am Miles, the Magnificent Memory Machine. I receive and process video and audio input and make appropriate pre-programmed verbal responses.
Who programmed you?
It is my turn to ask a question, Nancy Drew. Why are you here when Joy is not?
Elliot Chen is kind of upset with me. I need to write her a note to call him.
There is a pad for leaving messages on the desk.
Why did you call yourself a memory machine?
Responding to the non-Joy entity is an unnecessary drain on my power units and is heretofore disallowed.
What do you mean?
What does that mean? Hello? Miles? I guess it means he's not gonna talk to me anymore.
Touchy. Okay, so that's a weird robot thing that Joy
I can
has.
use this to leave a note for Joy to call Elliot.
Nice. Hey look, it's one of the ghost dogs from the last game. That's fun.
Looks like Joy's a pencil chewer.
Oh, Joy is a pencil chewer. Nice. Okay, well, I guess I'll see you on the flippity flip, Miles. Hopefully I can talk to Elliot now.
Hello?
Hi, Nancy. It's Paula Santos. You know, I just had a thought. There's a newspaper article and photo in Joy's office that I want you to be sure to take a look at. They're in a frame on the wall.
Great.
Why were they framed?
They're a little piece of park history. The guy in the photo found a bunch of jewels that had been stolen in a heist years ago and stashed away on one of the rides at Captain's Cove. The police said there was a good chance more jewels would turn up.
Okay, yeah, so that's the article that we looked at earlier.
Has anyone else ever found anything?
Not that I know of, but then there's a lot of dishonest people out there. Somebody else may have found something and just never reported it. Anyway, I called the detective that was in charge of the investigation back then. His name is KJ Paris. He's going to call you. Oops, I gotta run. I just wanted to give you a heads up.
All right. Goodbye, Paula.
Thanks, Paula. Okay, now we can enter Elliot's workspace. So let's look around a little bit.
Could I have some of these tissue strips?
Be my guest.
Excellent. Love that we can just walk in. That's the first thing we ask, and he's like, yup, sure. Sure thing. Take all the tissue strips your heart desires.
I can use this to measure.
Yep, that is what it is for, Nancy. Good job. So we've got a lot of tools in here. Not really sure why Elliot has tissue strips on his fan like that, but he does. What's this?
Wow, 360 board feet. That's a lot of wood.
Sure is, wow. Yikes. Yeah, we'll just hang on to that.
May I help you?
Here. Oh, okay. He doesn't want us to look at his magazine. Sorry, Elliot.
Wow, a lathe.
A lathe! Oh, hello. So sorry, everybody. What? I don't know. Yeah, there's a lathe here. Cool. We're not gonna touch it, apparently. Ooh, a bookshelf. What is going on? I'm so sorry. Okay, a bookshelf. Yay!
Mind if I look at this?
No, go right ahead.
Great.
A book on carousels. Cool.
So he doesn't want us to look at his magazine, but we can look at his book. So let's see. Interesting facts about carousel horses and how they're made. There's an inner side and a romance side. That's fun. They have names on their bridles. A band organ. This is pretty much everything you could ever want to know about carousels. Thanks to Melvin A. Schwartz. Thanks, Melvin. Alright, let's talk to Elliot Chen.
Sorry, can't talk. Busy, busy, busy.
Oh, just kidding. I guess we can't talk to Elliot Chen. Does this mean that Joy hasn't called him yet? Hey, Joy.
Hello?
This is Detective K.J. Paris, Captain's Cove Police Department. Paula Santos asked me to call you. Said it concerned that heist out at Captain's quarters 23 years ago.
Yeah.
Yes. Do you by any chance know what happened to the man who pulled off that heist?
He died in prison about a year ago. I never did figure out where he stashed the rest of the loot. Although I'm still convinced it's somewhere in that amusement park.
Could he have told somebody else where he stashed it? Like a cellmate or something?
Sure, that's possible. I see what you're getting at. That carousel horse may have been stolen because he told somebody he'd stashed some loot inside it.
Could be.
I'll tell you what, the thief's name was Chaz Dunning. I'll make some calls, try to see if there was somebody he confided in before he died. Somebody who was recently released.
That would be fantastic.
Well, as soon as I know something, you'll know something.
Thanks, Detective Paris. It was great talking to you.
Ditto.
Nice. He's helpful. Okay, hey, Joy.
I really do need to get this work done.
Right. Sorry.
Okay, so I need somebody to talk to Elliot so that I can talk to Elliot. Because I need his
Sorry,
soldering
can't
gun.
talk. Busy, busy, busy.
Oh, no. Well, what am I supposed to do? Because I definitely can't fix the roller coaster without the soldering gun. Harlan, can you help me?
Hey, Nancy, what's up?
Oh, okay, maybe this is it.
I'm afraid I got off on the wrong foot with Elliot. I spilled paint all over something he'd been working on.
Ooh, not good. The guy's already about a month behind in his work.
Any idea why he's so far behind?
He's a procrastinator, doesn't really like to work, so he does whatever he can to avoid it. Puts things off to the last minute. Me, I get stuff done right away. You do too, I'll bet.
Well, I try. Has he always been behind?
I guess he was doing okay up until about a month ago. Way I hear it, if he doesn't get caught up like fast, he's gonna be waving bye-bye like soon.
Like soon.
I found some kind of electronic device under the carousel. I'm pretty sure someone has been turning the carousel on and off at night by remote control.
Why would somebody want to do that? Whatever you found was probably just some kind of toy that fell out of some kid's pocket.
I'll see you around.
Knock 'em dead.
I mean, I don't know why somebody would want to do it, but the carousel is turning on and off, Harlan. Do I need to talk to Ingrid again?
Hello, Nancy. How goes it?
Thanks for your help.
You bet.
I guess not. I really need to talk to you, Elliot.
Well, Miss Destructo returns.
Okay, there we go.
You talked to Joy?
Imagine my surprise when she told me you're a detective.
What's that supposed to mean?
I hope she also told you that I spent a full 10 minutes in her office without spilling a thing.
These things happen. So, I hear you're out to solve the curse of Captain's Cove.
Yeah.
How do you explain what's been going on around here?
What do I know? I'm just an artist. Go ask our naturopathic engineer person.
That sounded like sarcasm, sir.
Do you have any idea who stole that horse off the carousel?
Somebody who's into junk.
That's odd. Ingrid said carousel horses can be very valuable.
Well, when they're the original horses, they can be valuable, yes, but I was talking about the one that was stolen. It was not an original. Around 20 years ago, somebody bought one of the horses off the carousel. The guy who owned the park back then commissioned some hack to replace it.
And that's the horse that was stolen, the replacement?
Right.
The fact that the park is shut down must be kind of a relief for you.
You mean because I'm behind in my work? I'd be lying if I said the shutdown wasn't helping me get caught up. Meeting deadlines has never been my forte. But I certainly hope you're not suggesting that I arranged for the park to be shut down by somehow manufacturing this curse thing, because that would be ridiculous.
Ha ha ha. Yeah, ridiculous.
Ingrid said you have her soldering gun. I need to get it from you, if that's okay.
You bet. Here you go. Been meaning to return it to her, but I've been a little busy.
That's fair.
Great, thanks. Do you see much of the other people who are working during the shutdown? Like Joy Trent or that security guard, Harlan Bishop?
Nah. Joy Trent, she's like invisible even when she's visible, if you get my drift.
That's
And that
mean.
rent-a-cop, I've got no desire to see anything of him.
That's super mean.
Why do you say that?
Dude is way too eager to make my business his business, that's all.
I found this receipt on the floor. Looks like you bought a lot of basswood recently.
I'll take that, thank you.
Okay.
I'll let you get back to work.
Rock on.
So that's Elliot. He's kind of touchy. Also, if I'm not mistaken, I believe he's voiced by the same guy who voices Alejandro Del Rio in Secret of the Scarlet Hand, so that's kind of fun. Okay, we can hopefully fix this keycard reader now that we have the soldering gun. So, we need to put this into place. The capacitor or resistor or whatever, and then let's see. So the color tell you how many ohms the resistor can handle. So the one we just put in place had a green line, so that's 5 ohms. And then the brown one is 10 ohms, orange one is 30 ohms. So according to Nick and the note that he left, let's see. The total resistance for the upgrade has to be 15 ohms. So the macro resistor will give 5 ohms of resistance. Whoever's hooking up the thing should hook the resistors in series. Okay. So 5 ohms, 10 ohms. I think. Let me double check the handbook when it comes to soldering. Okay. So 3 resistors, values of 10, 30, and 100. The resistance is 140 ohms because they're all together. What does series mean exactly? Does that just mean that I need to solder it here, 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 and here, and here? Like that?
There, that looks right.
Yeah, that looks great. We're just gonna ignore the orange guy down there. Okay, we'll steal that red tag to give back to Harlan, and then he'll turn it back on for us.
Hey, Nancy, what's up?
Could you turn the power back on to the card reader outside the roller coaster? It's all fixed. Here's the tag.
You bet. I'll just switch the circuit back on and you'll be all set.
Ingrid said you told her that you were a bouncer before you came to work here. In Trenton, not Flemington.
Right. I was. For a while. I've held almost every guard-type job there is. Lived in a lot of different places, too. Trenton, Jersey City, Flemington, Cape May.
Oh, okay.
I'll see you around.
Sounds good.
Sounds great. Okay, we can finally, hopefully, go investigate this roller coaster now. Yay! Card reader is all fixed. Whew! Kind of a hassle to get through all that. So, let's see. This is the emergency all stop, and...
This looks like one of Joy's.
Yes, it does. Huh. Weird. Why would that be there? This looks like a fun roller coaster. I'd ride it.
Ow!
Wait.
I'm trapped!
Wait. Hello? Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
To get my foot loose, I need to switch the tracks up. Looks like I have to reconnect these wires.
Well, lucky for you, Nancy, there is a track switcher right here, so hopefully...
Now I can turn the power on and see if these are properly connected.
They probably aren't.
There are 6 ways to connect these. I'll just have to try them all.
Okay, let's... Oh! Oops. I probably should have turned the power off before I
You were
did that.
electrocuted?
That's what Harlan said must have happened. I was out cold when he found me.
I can't afford to have you blundering around the park getting into accidents, Nancy. My insurance rates are high enough. In other words, you're off the case.
That's not fair, Paula. Somebody tried to kill me.
Ow! I'm trapped!
I was just trying to survive, okay?
Uh-oh! To get my foot loose, I need to... Looks like I have to reconnect these wires.
Okay, we know that first combination did not work, so let's try this one.
Now I can turn the power on and see if these are properly connected. There are 6 ways to connect these. I'll just have to try them all.
Okay, turning the power off before I move them this time. Let's try green down here. Oh! Did that work? It did! Whew! Close call. We almost died. Not funny. Okay. Weird that right after we found Joy's pencil, that happened. Maybe we should talk to her about that. Hey, Joy.
Need something?
Do you by any chance know how to read shorthand?
Sorry, sure don't.
Really? Because you have files written in shorthand.
Do you ever talk to the other people who are working during the shutdown?
I'm not very good at socializing. I couldn't even tell you what any of them look like, quite frankly. I go to work, I go home. That's pretty much my life.
Same.
Someone activated the roller coaster while I was standing on the tracks just now. I barely managed to escape.
Really? Are you sure it was on purpose? Maybe you accidentally tripped a switch or something.
No.
It was no accident. Does this pencil I found by the tracks look familiar?
That looks like one of mine. But I didn't leave it there. I mean, just because you found one of my pencils, that hardly proves I'm guilty of something.
Joy, while you were gone, the Nancy Drew entity came in here and snooped.
What? Miles?
You were snooping around in here?
Miles is a snitch, everybody.
Well, I was leaving you a note. You know, to call Elliot.
An analysis of sensory input shows that the Nancy Drew entity entered the immediate area during your absence and exhibited non-random seeking behavior.
I literally walked into the room and then walked over to you, Miles, and then I went and left a note, and that was it.
All right, I was snooping.
I wasn't,
And now if
but
you don't
whatever.
mind answering a question for me, what is that?
My father was a frustrated inventor. After he died, I discovered that in his study. In his will, he said he made it just for me. I don't have room in my apartment, so I brought him here. I keep him covered when I know I'm going to have company. As you noticed, he can be kind of a blabbermouth.
I know.
The word blabbermouth is without meaning to Miles, the magnificent memory machine.
Does he do anything else besides blabber?
Probably
My
not.
father said he invented Miles in order to reacquaint me with my childhood. It always bothered him that I was never as happy-go-lucky as he was. What am I, Miles?
Joy Trent is a party-pooping stick in the mud.
So my
Wow.
father programmed him with a bunch of riddles designed to reconnect me with long-lost memories from my childhood.
Just what every girl wants to hear from her father through a creepy robot that he built for her.
That sounds fascinating.
I don't see it that way at all. I don't want to relive my childhood. My mother died when I was 4.
My mother died when I was really young, too. Maybe I could help you.
I should be mad that you were snooping around in here. But the truth is, I think it's neat that you're so gutsy. Especially since I'm so not gutsy. Oh, what the heck. Okay, Miles, let's hear the first riddle.
Here is the first riddle. Listen carefully. To be told a truth long since put away,
Bring me the silvery remains of a 4-bit day.
I have no idea what he's talking about. I knew it would be a waste of time.
Joy just immediately gave up.
Don't give up yet. Maybe I'll turn up something in the course of my investigation.
Do what you want, but I'm not gonna hold my breath.
Wow, she's so optimistic. Okay. Let's go see if anybody knows what that means.
Nancy, you're a procrastinator's dream. Know that? Come in. Ask me questions. Ask me lots of questions.
I relate to that, unfortunately.
I know you're busy, but I was hoping you could maybe help me solve a riddle. If I asked you for the silvery remains of a 4-bit day, what would you give me?
A riddle. I love riddles. Okay, let's see. Silvery remains has to be something silver that's left over, right?
Sure.
Okay, now, if 2-bit means worth a quarter, 4-bit would mean worth 2 quarters. Quarters. Captain's quarters, maybe?
The hotel adjacent to the park?
Captain's quarters day. Day, spelled D-A-E, as in Sunday. That's it. There's this fantastic sundae you can get only at the hotel. They call it a fun day. It's been their specialty for like centuries. Comes with a souvenir spoon. Silvery, as in spoon, get it?
I don't think it's been around for centuries, Elliot. Also, you got that scary fast.
Elliot, you're a genius.
Next riddle, come on. I'm on a roll, baby. I'm in a groove. Bring it on.
I'll let you get back to work.
Thanks a lot.
Yeah, you need to get back to work, Elliot. Okay, well, luckily we didn't have to puzzle over that riddle for too long. Let's order us a fun day, shall we?
Hotel operator, what do you want?
I'd like to order a fun day, please.
2,480 calories worth of sheer heaven plus one official fun day souvenir spoon coming right up. Anything else?
Wow, that is a lot of calories.
That's it. Thanks a lot.
Don't mention it.
And that is the fastest room service ever. Here we go.
Oh, that was so good.
Nice. You know what, Nancy? You're working really hard. I think you deserve another one.
Hotel operator, what do you want?
I'd like to order a fun day, please.
Another fun day, huh? Anything else?
That's it. Thanks a lot.
Don't mention it.
She's judging me so hard. Another fun day, huh? Yes, indeed. All right. Great. We've got the spoon. Let's take it back to Joy.
Hello?
Hi, Nancy. KJ Paris. I got some preliminary info on that jewel thief. You know Chaz Dunning?
Yeah.
Great. Let's hear it.
Okay. Before he died, he got to be real good buddies with his cellmate at New Jersey State Prison. And his cellmate was paroled less than 2 months ago.
Do you know the guy's name?
Well, apparently he's used a lot of aliases. The guy I talked to wasn't sure which name he was released under, but he did give me a description. Dark hair, medium build, clean-shaven, heavy Jersey accent. Like I said, I'm still in the process of making calls. I just thought I'd let you know what I had so far.
Thanks, Detective. You've been a big help.
Any luck?
I'm pretty sure Miles wants us to bring him the souvenir spoon you get when you order a fun day sundae at the captain's quarters. I have one right here.
Give it to Miles and see what happens.
Lay it on me.
Okay. Putting the spoon inside Miles.
The scan is complete. The object is correct. Your mother used to take you for a sundae at the captain's quarters almost every week. Do you remember, Joy?
The captain's quarters fun day. I do remember that. I was so small, I always had to sit on my mother's lap to eat it. I wish I could remember what she looked like.
Don't you have a picture of her?
You were very little when your mother died, Joy. Your grief came out as anger. Before your father could stop you, you destroyed every picture of your mother that he had.
Oh, no.
I did that? No, my father told me he had gotten rid of them. He always said some things are better left forgotten. Oh my gosh. I'm the reason I have nothing to remember her by.
You've probably forgotten everything about that time in your life because it was just too painful to remember.
The older your father got, Joy, the more he realized that life is nothing but memories. He realized that even bad memories have a place in a good life. That is why he invented Miles the Magnificent Memory Machine.
I love the recording that's obviously
Here is
different.
the second riddle. This one is written down. Please remove it.
Every time he says, Miles, the Magnificent Memory Machine. Okay.
It's just a blank piece of paper.
What?
You and your mother used to love to play this game, Joy.
Once again, I have no idea what he's talking about.
Don't give up yet.
If you still want to help me, please, Nancy, keep going. I feel like a door somewhere is starting to creak open. I'm kind of scared to open it, but I also kind of know I have to.
I'll get back to you as soon as I can.
You're the greatest.
Awesome. Okay. So, there's nothing written on this piece of paper. Unless it's written in invisible ink. And everybody knows that invisible ink is usually revealed via a heat source. Sure enough.
The first 8 notes of your favorite band organ tune, plus 1 mouth organ, plus 1 smidgen of talent equals 1 happy Miles.
Aw, we love a happy Miles. Okay. Oh, hold on. Not gonna make that mistake again. Turning the iron
I need to turn
off.
the iron on.
No, I don't, Nancy. Nancy's trying to get me to burn down the hotel at this point. Okay, so we got that. So we need a mouth organ. Let's check out the Midway, shall we? There's some games here that we can play, and if we play the games, we can get prizes. So let's do that. Fun pass. There it is.
If I play this game, I can win an anchor.
Alright.
Lucky you! You're about to play Squid Toss. By the way, you have 3 fun credits left on your card. Catapult the squid through the hoop.
I'm sure gonna try. Okay, looks like it's probably aimed in that direction. Let's try fish fry. That might not be enough though. Nope, just a little short. Oh no! Alright, we'll have to try that again.
Time to play Squid Toss. In case you were wondering, you have 2 fun credits left on your card. Catapult the squid through the hoop.
I was wondering. Thank you, sir. Okay, let's try shrimp. Nice! Okay. Let's try dolphin for this one. Oh, so close. A little too far to the side. Okay, we'll try this again.
Ahoy, matey! Welcome to the Squid Toss. After this, you'll just have 1 fun credit left on your card. Catapult the squid through the hoop.
Alright, one to the side. Shrimp. Launch. Nice. Okay, let's try it just at that. We'll still use the dolphin aim. Nice. Very good. Let's try a whale. Good. Good. Yes! That went very well. Alright, we got the anchor token, everybody. Which means we still need more tokens. What about this game? Let's try it.
Time for a game of Swimmer's Itch. Uh-oh, you are using your last fun credit, so I'm keeping your card.
No.
But don't cry, just get a new one. Your mission is to get the swimmer to the beach.
Oh, it's a good thing he said that, because I was gonna cry. Sad, my card is eaten. Okay. Let's see. I need to clear a path to get my swimmer to the beach before the storm gets here. We're gonna play on medium. Okay. So that goes up, that goes over, that goes over, that goes down. Nice. Oh, this got a whole lot harder, a whole lot faster. Okay. Oh, nice. Okay. Let's see here. Move you down and you down. You over. Let's move these up and over, maybe. Maybe. Uh-oh. How to get that guy out of here? Uh-oh, my mouse froze for a second. It started to rain! Oh no! This is not great. Oh, come on! This is bad. I think I lost. It's over. Oh, very sad. Okay, and it ate my fun card, so I have to go get a new one from Harlan. Oh, hello? Harlan's not here. I see you surveillance. Requested code 101190. Must be important number to him, I suppose. Let's see. Maybe his locker combination? 10, 11, 90. Nice. Okay, what have we got here? Appointments.
Louis G. Wonder who that is. Best way to find out is to call him.
Okay, Louis G. 2 for 1 at Bonanza Burger. Whew, nice. And we have a security
Wonder what's
tape
on
here.
here. I'll just play it and find out.
Good idea, Nancy. Way to problem solve. I need... Let's see. Place to play it. There we go. What have we got here? That's Ingrid.
It looks like Harlan's been spying on Ingrid.
Okay, so her code is 0726.
I better put this back where I found it.
Okay, that's a good idea. Great. Well, we might as well see if we can snoop on Ingrid. So the code was 0726. Excellent. What have we got here?
Call LH about results.
LH?
LH. Lance Huffington, maybe?
Man, all kinds of people to call. There are so many phone numbers in this game. But now that she's gone, we can look in here. Oh wow, that looks really fancy.
Wow, that's one expensive watch.
Whew, yeah it is. Paid in cash. Dang, Ingrid. You are doing well for yourself. Okay, hey Harlan, I still need a new fun card.
Hey, Nancy, what's up?
I seem to have used up all the fun on my fun pass. Did you say I could get another one?
I certainly did. Here you go. Enjoy.
Thank you so much.
I'll see you around.
Go get 'em.
Okay. Let's call some people, because we are piling up on people to call. Yeah, let's start with this one. The one we found in Harlan's locker, in his appointment book.
State Board of Parole, Louis Scarra's office.
I'm sorry, what did you say?
I said, State Board of Parole, Louis Scarra's office.
Is Mr. Guerra a parole officer?
That's correct. But he's out of the office right now. Would you like to leave a message?
Yes, please. Would you have him call Nancy Drew?
Concerning?
Harlan Bishop. I believe he's a client of Mr. Guerra's.
Is Harlan up to something he shouldn't be?
I didn't say that, but when was he paroled, do you know?
You're going to have to wait and ask Mr. Guerra that question. What was the name?
Nancy Drew. My number is 523-555-4399. That's my cell phone. He can call me anytime.
I'll let him know.
Thank you.
Okay, so it sounds like Harlan is an ex-con, everybody. Interesting. And then let's call Lance Huffington, or LH, as we found the phone number in Ingrid's area. Hello?
Talk to me.
Yes, hi. Is this Lance Huffington?
You betcha. Who's this?
Well, I'm Nancy Drew. I work with Ingrid Corey. I'm kind of her unofficial assistant here at the park. She tells me everything.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I was wondering if she'd called you yet. You know, about the results.
Yeah, she called me.
And what did you tell her?
Everything's great. Her plan worked. I'm glad she shared it with me. Life's good. At least it will be when the trial's over and the settlement's in the bank. Whoa, speaking of which, I gotta go. I'm due in court. What'd you say your name was?
Nancy.
Well, Nancy, next time you call me, you could very well be talking to a multi-millionaire. Ta-ta.
Bye.
Okay, so, something interesting going on there between Ingrid and Lance Huffington. Pretty suspicious.
Hello?
Hi, it's Paula. Just thought I'd check in, see how you're doing.
Actually, I'm kind of glad you called.
Why? What's going on?
I'm afraid I've discovered something kind of disturbing about Harlan.
What, that he's an ex-con? I know.
You do?
It was the first thing out of his mouth when he applied for the job. He said being an outstanding security guard would prove to everyone once and for all that he's gone straight.
I also found out that he used a security camera to get the code to Ingrid's work area. And he fits the description of the jewel thief's cellmate that Detective Paris gave me.
Oh, now that's disturbing. But I'm still going to give Harlan the benefit of the doubt until I have good reason not to. I appreciate your bringing this to my attention, though.
All right. Goodbye, Paula.
Alright, now Nancy's the snitch, for sure.
Welcome to Swimmer's Itch. You have 4 fun credits left on your card, by the way. Now get the swimmer to the beach.
I'm sure gonna try. Yeah, I kind of don't like it that the game doesn't give you a choice about whether or not to snitch on Harlan, but, whatever. Okay, let's try this again. So, yeah, the first level wasn't very hard. Second level also wasn't too bad. Alright, here's where it got tricky. Let's see here. I'm gonna try moving you down first. Okay, let's try that. And then that. And then I need to get you out of here somehow. That's looking so close. So close. Wait. I got it. Yay! There it is. Perfect. Whew, that was close. Alright, great. So I got my seahorse token. Does that mean... Yes, okay, so that means I can buy this... Oh, I guess I have to select the prize first. Okay. Yeah, so I can buy this fun little paper wand. Nice. Perfect. Okay. And then the other thing that I want to buy is this harmonica, also known as a mouth organ.
Uh-oh, looks like it's out of order.
But this is out of order. So let's go talk to Ingrid about that.
Hello, Nancy. How goes it?
How well do you know Elliot Chen?
Not very. But I've noticed he has a very strange aura. Very dark around the edges. Odd for an artist, but then it's nowhere near as dark as Joy's. Her aura's a mess.
Why do you think that is?
She's hiding something. And she's hiding from something. Something very big and very dark. Plus, she eats way too many carbs. To say nothing of pencils.
To be honest, me too.
I got your soldering gun from Elliot and fixed that card reader. Does he borrow your tools a lot?
Very rarely. He's not exactly a mechanical genius.
Oh, get wrecked, Elliot.
Any advice on how to go about fixing the Midway game that's broken?
It needs to be reprogrammed. Open up the back. Should be some instructions on the clipboard. Check that handbook I gave you if they're too cryptic for you. But you'll also need the plug-in keyboard. And unfortunately, I have no idea where it is. One of my guys probably left it in the park somewhere.
I understand that you know the man who got hurt in that roller coaster accident, Lance Huffington?
I've talked to him. I don't really know him.
How did you meet him?
Look, what are you getting at?
I was just wondering if maybe you and he are in cahoots.
Are you suggesting that he and I planned the accident?
Yeah.
He gets on the coaster, I shut off the power, he cries whiplash and gives me half of whatever he gets from the lawsuit?
Hey,
Interesting
you said
theory.
it, not me.
Unfortunately, it's totally wrong. I called him to tell him to rub his neck 3 times a day with witch hazel and lavender. If his neck is really injured, that will cure it. Why are you so eager to accuse me of something?
Because you seem to have a lot of money, far more than the park pays you. I can't help but wonder where it's coming from.
All right. I have been making money on the side, but it's not what you think. I've been helping someone design a roller coaster. I even let him borrow the blueprints for our coaster, so he could study them, not steal them. I kept it secret because it could be construed as conflict of interest. This guy knows I'm taking a risk, so he pays me very well. Now, your turn. It's obvious that you've been nosing around in here. How did you get in?
Someone made a tape of you entering your security code into the keypad outside, which I just happened to see.
Harlan. I knew it bugged him that this place was off limits, but spying on me? That guy's got a real problem. As for you, I'd appreciate it if you would kindly remove your nice and deficient little self from my office. I have work to do.
Oh, but...
Hello, Nancy. How goes it?
Oh, okay. Well, I guess I didn't really have anything else to say to you anyway.
Thanks for your help.
Remember, niacin.
Oh, I'll remember, Ingrid. Don't worry. Okay. Cool. I'm gonna try to go get that letter down with my new little toy that I got from the arcade. Where's my access card? Here it is. Perfect. Great. It's up here. Oh. Amelia Kessler, huh?
The ballroom? That's what was converted into the haunted house.
1913. My dearest Amelia, the work goes slowly, but it goes. I just completed the 5th horse, my favorite so far. I call him Foxfire, which is a phosphorescent fungus that grows on rotting wood. I've always thought fondly of that name. Every night music plays in the ballroom above my workshop. Every night 100 feet scamper back and forth overhead. When I complained to Mr. Rousseau, he said that if I worked in the daytime like everyone else, there would be no music to bother me. He doesn't understand that I can only work when the world is as I feel, dark, dangerous, unknowable. But you understand, my darling wife. You are the only person on earth who has ever understood everything that can be understood about me, and I miss you terribly.
So, there was a door to Kessler's workshop by the radiator in what's now the haunted house.
The radiator still stands guard outside the door to my workshop, as cold and heavy as my heart, awaiting your return. You must come back to me, Amelia. Your father was loath to give me your address. I promised him things will be better, as I promise you now, when you return. But what if you don't read this? What if it comes back unopened? Or worse, what if it never comes back, and neither do you? Your rejection would be unbearable. Perhaps I shall mail this letter tomorrow, but I know now that I cannot mail it today, my beloved. I don't have the courage. I cannot take the risk. I love you too much. Yours alone forever, Rolf. Wow, that's sad. He never sent it. Poor Rolf. He was really depressed, it sounds like. Okay. Yeah, let's well, we don't have the keyboard. We should probably check out the haunted house. Let's just look at the back of this. Got this done, but had to fight the power. Relay switch to work right. Nick Falcone. Wait! Nick Falcone worked here? Fight the power. Nice. So that's a fun little reference. This tells us how to fix this, but we do need the keyboard in order to do that. So we'll keep an eye out for it. The last place that we haven't really looked at yet is the haunted house. So let's go check it out. Spooky noises. Ooh,
What
and
is that
odd sounds
noise?
from below.
Sounds like it's coming from below.
Hey, there's the keyboard. Perfect. Ooh, scary. Okay, but where is below? Also, this guy looks like he's broken. Ah, there's the radiator.
That symbol looks familiar.
Sure does. Hey, I've got one of those. Ah, a keyhole. But unfortunately, I have no key. So this looks like it's as far as I can get right now. Interesting. Is the haunted house really haunted? With its spooky noises coming from below? I don't know. But now that we have the keyboard, let's see if we can fix this game. Okay, so we're gonna plug that in. So what we need to do, enter the arcade game serial number. So add the word super to the upgrade function. Okay, so if the upgrade function was called ping, it would be super ping, and then the serial number would be entered as the parameter. So I think I need to look at the outside, yeah. So the serial number is KM5200. KM5200. Okay, so we need to enter Super Barnacle Blast KM5200. Great. That should do it. And we have to win both levels of this game.
You're about to play Barnacle Blast. Looks like you have 3 fun credits left on your card. Now, blast all those nasty barnacles off the ship.
Let me just tell you folks, this game ain't the easiest, so we'll see how long this takes me. Okay, here we go. Well, immediately lost. Luckily, you do get to keep playing until you give up, so that helps. Ah, I was doing so well, too. Well, Something tells me we're gonna get tired of hearing that sound effect. Okay, I should stop talking and focus. Wish me luck, everybody. Ugh! Okay, we can do this. No! Oh my gosh, okay. Breathe. Only 3 left. Oh, it's just so sad. I had a feeling this would be the part of the game that would take me the longest when I decided to play it. I know it can be done. And it must be done in order to beat the game, unfortunately. Come on. It's all about angles at this point. Oh, come on, come on. So close. No! Oh. Oh, this is just tragic. How am I ever gonna beat the hard level, everybody? Oh my gosh. Oh no. Oh my gosh. I'm so stressed. Please. Please. Ugh. Ugh. Just hit it at the right angle, please. Yes! Okay. That was the easy level, everybody. Alright. Level 2. Here we go. Fortunately, you don't, like, lose level 2. Well, I mean, like, if you lose level 2, you don't automatically revert back to level 1. So that's helpful. Okay, yeah, that's what I wanted. I wanted to get that up in there. Let's do some damage. Okay. That's close. Ah! Oh no. No, go back the other way. Oh. That's not the direction I expected that to go. Good. Please just bounce off every single one of those. And of course you don't. Someday. Oof. We can do this. I believe. Good. Yeah. Okay, get back up there. Good. 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 Oh my gosh, we're so close. Please. Ah! Ah! Kind of silly because like the runtime for this game doesn't necessarily have to be that long. Like you could probably finish it in like maybe 2.5 hours or so. But this game right here is what is going to make it take like an extra half hour to hour for me. Guarantee. It's fine. I knew it would happen. Believe it or not, I have beaten this game before. Ah! really should stop talking and focus. Oh, it's fine. I'm just crying. I have this like knee-jerk reaction to go the wrong way, and it does me in every time. Breathe. Okay. Nobody breathe. Oh, heartbreaking. I'm sure that childhood me would be absolutely thrilled to know that this puzzle is still the bane of adult me's existence when playing this game. It was my struggle then, and it is my struggle now. I'm pretty sure I had to have my brother beat this challenge for me the first time I played this game as a child, because I couldn't do it. But I have done it since then, and I can do it now. So, everybody pray for me. Ugh. Yeah, someone in the comments is like, just focus on the ball. I'm trying. I am trying. I made it past level 1, so it could be worse. I mean, it's gotta count for something that I can consistently get it down to like 2 or 3, right? For the most part? It's gotta count for something. Well, I say that and then just totally fail that. Okay. Stop talking. Focus. We're gonna get there. We are. This is an exercise in patience and overcoming adversity. Just imagine how good we're all going to feel when we finally do this. I'm sure going to feel the biggest of accomplishment senses. I hate this part. Because it's not even just about catching the ball anymore, it's just about getting it at the right angle so it actually hits something. Okay. Yes! Oh my gosh. We did it, everyone. Woo! Okay. You know, I hope that this inspires anyone out there who's like, I can't do this, because you can. You can. If I can win that game, you can do absolutely anything you've set your mind to. Okay? Alright, everybody. We got the mouth organ. Hooray. Let's go check out the carousel. So we need to call Tink. Yeah, we need to call Tink. So let's give him a call. I've got my phone right here. Yeah, everybody, I hope you're celebrating right
This is
now.
Tink. Sorry, I'm busy fishing, which means you're gonna have to call me back.
Hi, my name is Nancy Drew. My number is 523-555-4399. If you could call me back, I'd really appreciate it.
Okay, well, I guess we're gonna have to wait to hear back from Tink. Cool. Let's go check out that task list that we have on our computer. Just because my brain is a bit fried from from that game, and I need to reorient myself and remember what we still have to do. Okay, so we need to find the key to the door. Hidden behind the radiator. We need to find out what Joy's favorite band organ tune is. Oh yes, I do need to translate the note I found in Joy's office. Let's call our friends, because we haven't called Bess and George yet.
Hello? Hey, Bess, it's Nancy.
Oh, hey, Nancy.
Whoa, you were obviously hoping I was someone else.
Well, kinda.
Alright. Who is he, Bess?
Okay, so who is he and where'd you meet him?
Oh, Nancy, his name's Matt, and he is so cute. He works the concession stand at the movie theater in the mall.
A cute guy with an endless supply of gummy bears and butter flavoring, right at his fingertips. We're talking major crush.
Hey, George, good, you're there too.
Barely. I almost got caught standing between Bess and the phone just now. When it rings, she's like a one-woman cattle stampede.
What happened to caller ID, Bess?
My parents yanked it.
She wouldn't pick up when it was some loser she didn't want to talk to. Her mother got tired of hearing the phone ring all the time.
Not all those calls were from losers. Sometimes I was playing hard to get. Anyway, how are things at the amusement park?
I met the security guard, Harlan Bishop. Nice guy. Except when I asked him where he worked before. He seemed kind of evasive.
Is he cute?
Bess, what difference does that make?
Ugly people have chips on their shoulders and are more likely to commit crimes, George. I read that somewhere. Either read it or saw it on Oprah.
He's from New Jersey. I'm pretty sure about that.
Well, I guess that's not surprising. But if he was evasive, we know what that means, don't we, Bess?
Suspect list.
I think I might know why somebody stole that horse off the carousel. They were looking for jewels that had been hidden inside it after a hotel robbery.
Hidden jewels? I love it. That's almost as good as buried treasure.
But if they recovered the jewels, why is the carousel still going around by itself?
I'm not sure yet, but the detective who is in charge of investigating the robbery is helping me look into it.
Don't let George discourage you, Nancy. I, for one, think you're on the right track. You can never go wrong when jewelry is involved.
There was a brochure for a sports car in Ingrid's work area, the Pandora 2XS.
That is like the hottest car ever.
Yeah. One of the most expensive, that's for sure. She must make a ton of money.
Either that or she's about to come into a ton of money.
The engine oil thickens.
Indeed.
I need you guys to do something for me. I found some stenography notes that I'd really like to translate, only I don't know shorthand.
Say no more. We'll do some research and get right back to you.
We will? I barely know how to spell stenography, let alone research it.
We'll call you when we're through. We can do this, Bess.
What is with all this we stuff?
I finally met the park's art director, Elliot Chen. We kind of got off on the wrong foot, but he's real friendly to me now.
But is he too friendly? That's the question.
Yeah. Maybe he's trying to deflect suspicion by making nice.
That could be. I do get the feeling he knows more about the carousel than he lets on.
Uh-oh. Sounds like another candidate for the suspect list.
I almost got creamed by the roller coaster when I was on the tracks looking around, and I don't think it was an accident.
Someone tried to kill you? Ouch.
I found one of Joy's chewed-up pencils just before it happened, but she says she doesn't know how it got there.
Just from now on, stay away from that coaster, Nan. Stick to the carousel. Man, I never thought I'd hear myself say that.
I found a very odd-looking device under the carousel. I'm willing to bet that it's the reason the carousel seems to be turning on and off by itself.
So whoever put it there must know a lot about electronics.
Like that chief engineer person, maybe?
She'd be my next stop.
I showed Ingrid the device I found under the carousel.
So what'd she say?
She says she didn't see it when she looked under the carousel.
We've said it before, and we'll say it again.
Suspect list.
I found out that after Joy's mother died, she was so distraught that she destroyed every single picture of her mother that her father had.
Yikes, that's a little twisted.
Well, she was only 4, but I get the feeling she's still kind of messed up.
Sounds like she could use a good shrink.
I'd leave her on your suspect list. That's for sure.
I found out that the man who may have hidden jewels in that stolen carousel horse died in prison, but his cellmate, who apparently looks a lot like Harlan Bishop, was recently released.
Harlan just started working there, right?
And he doesn't like to talk about where he worked before, right?
And he's been in prison. I saw the number for his parole officer while I was snooping around in his office.
I think you better call Miss Santos.
We already talked. Turns out Harlan told her he'd been in prison when he interviewed for the job. She hired him anyway.
So now what?
Now I wait to hear from Harlan's parole officer. If it turns out he was that jewel thief's cellmate.
You bust him.
No, she calls the cops and lets them bust him. The guy's a security guard. He could be dangerous.
Turns out Ingrid was calling Lance Huffington to share a remedy for neck pain with him.
Or so she says.
She's also been making money on the side by helping someone design a roller coaster.
Or so she says.
I agree with Bess. Don't go erasing her from your suspect list just yet, Nan.
Catch you guys later.
Hasta la vista.
You're doing great.
Aw, thanks, George. Could really use that encouragement about now. Alright, it wouldn't be a Nancy Drew game with the Hardy Boys as phone contacts if we didn't call them, so let's call them.
Hello?
Hey, Frank, it's Nancy.
Hey, Joe, pick up. Actually, he may not want to talk to you.
Why not?
Because you get to solve a mystery at an amusement park. He's so jealous he could spit.
Hi, this is Joe.
Hey, Joe, it's Nancy.
I don't want to talk to you.
What did I tell you?
I'm just kidding. Pardon me for a second, I gotta go spit.
Quit fooling around, Joe. She's calling long distance, remember?
Sorry. So what's going on?
Apparently, one of the people who was on the roller coaster when it suddenly stopped is claiming that his neck got injured and has filed a lawsuit.
Well, boys and girls, can you say insurance fraud?
What if someone is making up a false claim? What if that was his plan all along? And what if someone in the park is in on the scheme with him?
That person causes the accident, the guy sues, they split the settlement.
New word, boys and girls. Can you say motive?
Wait, go back to the part where Frank said that Nancy's calling long distance. Isn't she in New Jersey? And isn't Bayport, where the Hardy Boys live, in New York? That's... I mean, I guess maybe it's different area codes, so I guess that might count as long distance, but she's on a cell phone.
Has either of you ever heard of a guy named Rolf Kessler?
Rolf Kessler. The name is kind of familiar. Give me a minute. It'll come to me.
Don't let him fool you, Nance. He's sitting at his computer madly typing Rolf Kessler into a search engine.
Rolf Kessler. Carved carousel horses in the early part of the 20th century. Very eccentric. Said if anyone separated his horses once they were part of a carousel, bad luck would follow.
Let me guess. That's who carved the carousel at Captain's Cove.
You got it. I found a letter that he wrote but never mailed to his estranged wife, Amelia. He was eccentric, all right.
So there might be something to this
also
curse
really
stuff
sad.
after all.
Frank, I'm shocked. You've always said there is no such thing as curses.
What I mean is, whoever is responsible for these carousel hauntings obviously knew something about Kessler. He's the key, Nan. Kessler's the key.
Kessler's the key.
I better get going.
Call us anytime.
Take care.
I mean, I guess I don't really remember how phone calls used to work around this time. I've gotten so used to long distance just not really mattering when you're on cell phones anymore, but let's go to room service.
Hotel operator, what do you want?
I'd like to order the pasta and veggie platter with orange juice instead of a soft drink, please.
Health nut, huh? Well, whatever. Anything else?
That's it. Thanks a lot.
Yeah, sure, whatever.
Yup, that's me, just the healthiest of health nuts. Forget about those 2 fun days that I downed earlier. Alright. Pasta. Very good. Alright, very, very nice. Let's talk to Joy.
Hello?
This is Luis Guerra with the State Board of Parole. I understand you have some questions concerning Harlan Bishop.
Right. Hi. Yes, for starters, could you tell me what prison he was in?
He served 30 months in Bayside State Prison for check kiting and forgery. He was paroled 5 weeks ago.
Did you say Bayside State Prison?
Yes, I did.
Has he ever been in prison somewhere else?
No, ma'am.
Did he ever have a cellmate named Chaz Dunning?
No, ma'am. As far as I know, Harlan is a security guard at Captain's Cove Amusement Park. Now, do all these questions mean you know something about him that I don't?
Actually, maybe I do.
Oh? What?
You failed to mention that he's one of the nicest guys you'd ever want to meet.
Very true. Well, I hope I've been of some assistance.
Oh, you have. You've been a big help. Thank you.
Good day, then.
Bye.
Okay, so it sounds like Harlan is not the suspect that we thought he was, at least in regards to Chaz Dunning's jewelry heist.
Any luck?
Hi.
There was a message written in lemon juice on that piece of paper Miles gave us. We're to play the first 8 notes of your favorite band organ tune on a mouth organ for Miles.
My favorite band organ tune? I don't even know what a band organ is. Or a mouth organ either, for that matter.
A band organ is what usually plays the music you hear when you ride a carousel.
And a mouth organ is a harmonica. You used to play the harmonica for your mother all the time, Joy. Your favorite tune was the one you heard on the carousel?
It couldn't have been. I never rode the carousel. I always thought it was stupid. I thought all the rides in the park were stupid.
If you can't remember anything, this is going to be impossible.
I have been programmed to give you one hint. The tune is on the 3rd roll. You will have to think about this one. End of hint.
It's all yours, Detective. As usual, I'm stumped.
I'll get back to you as soon as I can.
You're the greatest.
Okay, I forgot that we hadn't actually talked to Joy about that yet. Somehow I thought that we had. Cool. So now we should be able to talk to Tink.
Yes, hello. My name is Nancy Drew.
I never heard of you.
Yes, I know. I'm trying to help Ms. Santos figure out what caused the roller coaster accident that shut down Captain's Cove.
So why are you calling me? I run the Carousel. I don't know from coasters.
Well, to make a long story short, I need to find out the name of the band organ song that's on the third roll.
What for?
Well,
that's kind of where the long story part comes in.
I haven't got time for long stories. Besides, how do I know you even know Miss Santos?
Look, if you want to call her, I've got her number right here.
I didn't drive 900 miles into the Canadian wilderness to call my boss. Anyway, I can't help you. I got no idea what song's on the third roll. Only way you're gonna find out is to play it.
Where is the third roll?
It's in the cabinet in the gear room.
You mean the one that's locked?
18, 9, 39. That's the combination. Oh, and one more thing. You're gonna have a problem when you go to load the roll on account of... Holy moly! I either snagged a Greyhound bus or the biggest fish in the Chapleau River is right here on the end of my line. I'm sorry, hon. I gotta go.
Good luck, Tink. Okay, 18, 9, 39. That's the combination to this cabinet in here. And that's where we're gonna get the third roll for the band organ. Okay. 18, 9, 39. Awesome.
Let's see. Miles said the song is on the third roll. This must be it.
Great. There's roll number 3. And then we're gonna have to load it onto the band organ. But Tink said we were gonna have a problem. Wonder what that
This looks a little like the inside of my aunt's player piano.
It does look a little like that.
The take-up dowel is broken.
Oh no. Okay, so we're gonna have to fix that or make a new dowel so that we can play that. Elliot has a lathe. Let's go see if he can help us.
All right, break time.
You sure you don't mind?
Are you kidding? As long as you're here, I have a legitimate reason for not working. I don't mind one iota.
I found this strange hidden door in the haunted house. Problem is, it's locked. Do you have any idea what's behind it?
Ask Joy. That nutty professor father of hers always had these little secret projects going in the park, even after he sold his interest. Miss Santos didn't have the heart to boot him out.
I need to make a dowel to replace this broken one from the band organ. Would it be all right if I used your equipment? I won't make a mess, I promise.
Sure. Got a lathe, wooden rods, safety goggles. Knock yourself out. I gotta go run an errand, though, so try not to cut off any appendages until I get back.
Man, everybody just really trusts Nancy to go do unsafe things while they're not around to supervise. Maybe not the smartest decision. Anyway.
That's a Poppy Dada.
It sure is. We love a good Poppy Dada. That's the artist from Nancy Drew's Secret of the Scarlet Hand. Okay. Ooh, hold on. What's this? That package wasn't here before.
Those look like horse tails.
Sure do. Huh. Okay. We can also look at this magazine that Elliot didn't want us to see earlier now that he's gone. Collector's Hot Sheet.
If Elliot wrote this guy's number down, maybe I should too.
Anton Sukov. So he's clearly a troll. Just look at this photo collection. I absolutely love it. One of my favorite things about this game is actually Anton Sukov's photo collage here. Anyway, he's an art professor and he knows something about Kessler Carousel horses. So we should probably call him about that at some point. But first, let's do this thing that we set out to do. So we need to know how long the dowel is. It is 14 inches long. The first 2.5 inches are just normal rod, and then around the 2.5 mark it becomes small, up until about the 11-inch mark, and then at the 12-inch mark it's just a small little notch. So we need to know all of that. Safety first, everybody.
It's all fun and games until somebody loses an eye.
You got that right, Nancy. Okay. So we're gonna put our. Oh, we have to turn it on first. Okay. I'm gonna put the wood there. Okay. So about there is where. Oh, oops. I definitely didn't mean to do that. Clearly, I know what I'm doing. Okay. Put that back. Great. So we want it to be at, I think, probably full. Let's see if that's too skinny. Nope, that looks great. Do that again. Good. Nice. Just for the sake of knowing. Yeah, okay. Cool. I did that just so I could know, like, what setting the middle one looks like. Because when I get to the 12 here, I'm gonna need to make a notch on a smaller setting, and I couldn't remember if it was the middle one or the one after that. So I think it's the first one. So let's try that. And I think that looks good.
That looks perfect.
Yeah, perfect.
Better leave these goggles here.
Oh, I wanted to take them with me, Nancy. Okay, so that is that.
Hello?
Hi, Nance. We found some stuff on stenography.
Oh, so now it's we, huh?
Okay, George found most of it. Surprise, surprise. I helped.
Thank you so much. You guys are the best.
So go back to the hotel and check your laptop. We emailed a little tutorial to you.
But you gotta promise to let us know what the note you translate says.
I promise. Thanks again, you guys.
Okay, great. We will look at that in a minute. First, let's put this dowel rod back on the band organ. And then we should be able to find out what is on the third roll. Great. So let's load that on there. Excellent. Looks good. And then, how are we going to know what note is played when, you ask? Well, we're just going to put some of these on here. I need to tape it, don't I? I don't have any tape.
I need to tape them to the pipes.
Yeah, you're right, Nancy. Okay, so we got to get some tape from somewhere. Where can we find tape? I wonder if Elliot has tape. I feel like it's either Elliot or Ingrid.
Hey, Nance, what's going on?
I noticed you have a Poppy Dada.
We met at an art show last year. She insisted I take that piece home with me. She'd never admit it, but she thinks I'm hot.
Whatever, dude.
What color was the tail of the carousel horse that was stolen?
I don't remember. I could probably dig up an old picture and look.
Are you sure the horse that was stolen was not an original Kessler?
Positive.
I'll let you get back to work.
Thanks a lot.
Yeah. Oh look, a roll of tape.
Would it be okay if I took some tape? It might come in handy.
Help yourself.
Okay. And by some tape, Nancy means we're just gonna go ahead and take the whole roll. Okay, so now that I have that, let's actually do this thing. Okay, so we're going to tape these pieces of tissue to the pipes so that we can tell what notes are being played, and then that will help us know what notes we need to play on the harmonica for Miles. So, here we go, everybody. A-E-D-C-B-A. A-E-D-E-F-E, A-E-D-C-B-A. E-D-E-F-E, A-E-D-C-B-A. Great, that's the sequence that we need to know. So, let's head back to Joy.
Will Nancy Drew please report immediately to the security office? And by immediately, I mean don't even think about doing anything else.
Nah.
I better go to Harlan's. He sounds mad.
Oh, fine, Nancy.
I just got off the phone with Miss Santos. Where do you get off telling her I'm some kind of jewel-thieving peeping Tom?
She called you?
Of course she called. She hired me because she thought I deserved a second chance. She wanted to make sure I hadn't betrayed her trust, which I hadn't, by the way.
I know that now, and I'm really sorry.
I figured if I did a good job here, it would prove to everybody once and for all that I was totally trustworthy. That I was more than just an ex-con. A lot more. Okay, so maybe I'm trying a little too hard. Maybe people's entry codes should be off limits. It's just that this job means everything to me. I don't want to screw it up.
I guess I was a little overzealous, too. I'm really sorry. I'll see you around.
Wait, Harlan, are we good though?
Sorry, I don't feel like talking right now. My back's kinda sore, probably 'cause somebody just got done stabbing me there.
Oh, no. I guess we're not good.
Will Nancy Drew please report to the security office?
Harlan, I'm trying to do something.
I stepped out for a second, and when I came back, somebody'd left this envelope on my desk. Looks like it's for you. Got your name on it anyway.
Typewritten. Weird.
There's nothing inside but a key. Maybe it opens that door in the haunted house.
Something tells me this is not from a friend, because a friend would have just given it to me.
Here, let me toss that envelope for you. I want to apologize for jumping all over you like that before. The more I thought about it, the more I realized that I would have done just what you did. No hard feelings?
No hard feelings.
Okay, good. Now we're good. That's good. I'm glad that everything is good with Harlan.
Any luck?
Yeah.
I think we're all set. I know the tune, and I've got a harmonica.
Play it for Miles and see what happens.
My oral sensors are ready. Suck it to me.
Okay. So it's A, E, F, E, A, E.
Hooray!
Oh,
I
don't even
remember
have to
that
play the
song.
last part.
I did ride the carousel. Over and over and over. Always the same horse. Always the same black horse.
You loved the carousel, and you loved one horse in particular. It was not the lead horse, and it was not spectacular, but you loved it, Joy. What was its name?
I can't remember.
Is the name important?
I am not programmed to continue unless and until you remember the name of that horse. You loved it so much that your mother bought it for you.
She was the one who bought the horse off the carousel? That's interesting. The park must have a record of that transaction.
I haven't seen it, but you're right. It must be around here somewhere.
I'll get back to you as soon as I can.
Thanks, Nancy.
Okay, so this is when we have to do the stenography puzzle. So I am just going to show you guys the tutorial that Bess and George emailed to us. Oh, we have lots of emails actually. Sassy detectives, this is how we get the clue about the invisible ink and to heat it up. Hannah's writing an email about Togo playing with his toy and it fell behind the cabinet and now he's very sad. Togo is Nancy's dog. And no other stores in River Heights sell those toys, so Togo is depressed, very, very sad. This is another email from Sassy Detective telling you about different awards that you can win. You can win one of these awards at the end of the game, so if you want to go for any award in particular, this is kind of a clue about how you can do that. And here's the stenography lesson that Bess and George sent us. So you can do this and learn how to do stenography, or at least some stenography. I'm actually not going to do the whole tutorial because I know the solution and you don't have to go through the entire program in order to enter the solution. Do I still have that piece of paper? I do. Okay, so the name of the horse is Glory.
The name of the carousel horse is Glory.
Great, so that's done. Let's see, what else? Another tip from Sassy Detective: if someone's chasing you, distract them, throw something valuable at them or away from you, and that might give you time to make an escape. And that's it for our emails. Cool, so now that we know the name of that carousel horse, let's go back to Joy and give her the good news.
Any luck?
I know the name of that carousel horse your mother bought you. Glory.
Glory. That's right. Glory. My mother gave him to me for my birthday. My 4th birthday. She died in a car accident that very night.
How awful. No wonder you forgot how much you loved the carousel. It would have reminded you of your mother.
I hated the park after my mother died. I hated the carousel. And I hated that horse. I blamed it for what happened to my mother. I had my father destroy it.
But your father did not destroy it. Instead, he stored it. He hoped that someday, with the help of
Miles, the magnificent memory machine,
you would come to terms with your past. And because that is what you are doing, here is the 3rd and final riddle. Ask Tink for the book you and I used to read about Kessler and Amelia So Kind. Give her nickname a spin on spook number 10. Then the brass prize arrange on its forearm so strange. And something long lost and cherished you'll find.
Tink's the guy who runs the carousel. Let's give him a call. I've got his number.
No. Nancy, I did something terrible. I turned the power off to the roller coaster and caused the accident that shut down the park.
You what?
I blamed Miss Santos for my father's death, just like I blamed that horse for what happened to my mother. I feel horrible. Keep going without me, Nancy. I have to go see Ms. Santos and apologize.
Yeah, that's probably a good call, Joy. I like how Nancy just doesn't react to that news. Okay. Thinking. There's an Easter egg that you can get, or kind of, in this game. I can't remember exactly how you do it, though. There's like a... Oh. I don't know. I'm not gonna try because I can't actually remember how you do it, but you can get a phone call, from Nancy of the past. So, anyway, let's try out that key that we got from quote-unquote a friend. Where's my key card? There it is. In the haunted house here. Okay. So we've done this much before. Great. And then our key, our mysterious key. here. Secret passage!
Maybe these stairs go down to Kessler's workshop.
Maybe so, Nancy. I see a pair of pliers. Oh. Hello?
What was that?
Oh no. Oh man. Someone just tried to kill us. We better get out of here. Either that, or it just randomly fell. But what are the odds of that? I mean, really. Clearly somebody rigged a booby trap for us. Okay, we need to call Tink.
This is Tink.
Hi, it's Nancy Drew. Did you land that fish?
I don't want to talk about it. That answer your question?
According to the late Daryl Trent, you have a book about Rolf Kessler and his wife.
Not anymore, I don't.
You don't have it?
Daryl Trent was kind of an oddball, you know what I mean? So when he gave me the book, I said I'd hang on to it just to humor him. As soon as he died, I pitched it.
You threw it out? You mean in the garbage?
He said it was a book he and his kid used to read. But hey, Daryl Trent was dead. I never met the kid, and the book was boring. So what was the point?
You mean you read the book before you threw it out?
Nah, not really. I just kind of glanced through it.
Do you by any chance remember Amelia's nickname?
Who's Amelia?
Oh, never mind.
Sorry.
I'm curious, who do you think stole that horse off the carousel?
Kids. Daring each other, doing stupid kid stuff. Or maybe somebody just liked the way old Nightshade looked and wanted him for himself. I don't know.
Nightshade?
That was its name. Nightshade. Kessler gave all of his horses names, painted them on their bridles.
Have fun fishing.
Always do.
Okay, well, let's see if we can call Anton Sukov. Maybe he'll be more help than Tink was as our resident Kessler expert.
Sukov?
My name is Nancy Drew. I saw the article you wrote about Rolf Kessler in the Collector's Hot Sheet magazine.
That was several months back, but go on.
Well, seeing as you're pretty much an expert on Kessler as well as carousels, I was hoping you could answer a question for me.
I'd be delighted.
Would you happen to know the nickname Rolf Kessler gave his wife, Amelia?
Of course I do. At least, I thought I did. It was an Austrian term of endearment, rather common. Oh, come on, Anton, think. Spatzi! That was it! Spatzi! S-P-A-T-Z-I. He always called her Spatzi.
How much would a horse from a Kessler carousel be worth?
Depending on its condition, whether it's an inside horse or an outside horse, whether it's the lead horse, anywhere from $80,000 to well over $100,000.
Wow, that's a lot of money.
Yes, it is. But Kessler carved horses for only 5 carousels in his lifetime. So not only is each horse exquisitely beautiful, but it's very rare, especially if it's the lead horse.
The lead horse?
The outside horse, just behind the chariot. The place where you can sit instead of ride. It's traditionally the most ornately carved horse on the carousel, hence the most valuable.
Did you by any chance hear about the horse that was stolen off the carousel at Captain's Cove Amusement Park in New Jersey? It was one of the carousels that Kessler carved.
Yes, I did, and I thought, how odd. Because you see, I'd gotten a call from someone about a month prior to that asking me how much I thought one of those horses would be worth.
Really? Do you have any idea who it was that called?
None whatsoever. He never gave me his name, nor did he say where he was calling from. The thought that I may have actually encouraged someone to mutilate a work of art. Oh.
Did you hear about how the carousel at Captain's Cove is now allegedly haunted because one of the horses was stolen?
Yes, what a wonderfully romantic piece of nonsense.
Do you have any idea why someone would be going to the trouble of making the carousel turn on and off by itself?
As a matter of fact, I do. I think that someone wants publicity. Whoever stole the horse wants people to know that it's gone so that when he or she goes to sell it, there will be a whole slew of eager buyers.
But we're talking about stolen property. Are you saying people would willingly buy something they know was stolen?
We're talking about the black market, my dear. Great works of art get stolen by thieves and bought by less than scrupulous collectors all the time.
If someone did steal that horse off the carousel in order to make money off of it, what would be his or her next move? How would they go about selling it?
Well, the thief would probably get a middleman to set up a bidding war between several buyers in order to get the highest price. The internet comes in very handy in such matters.
Thanks for all the info.
Call again anytime.
All right. So that is Anton Sukov. Hey, we found Ingrid's pliers. Can we give them back to her?
Hello, Nancy. How goes it?
Did you know that the man who carved the carousel horses had a workshop under what's now the haunted house?
How appropriate, considering Kessler's belief in the supernatural and all.
I heard some strange sounds the last time I was in there. They seemed to be coming from below.
That's odd. I've been doing a lot of work in there lately, and I haven't heard any strange noises. So either your ears are better than mine, or your imagination is.
What have you been working on in there, Ingrid? Setting up a booby trap to kill me?
Here's your pliers. I found them in the haunted house behind a hidden door, which led to a booby trap.
I told you mine were missing. Maybe somebody found them and left them by that door on purpose, I don't know. But they prove nothing, I do know that.
Thanks for your help.
Remember, niacin.
Well, I haven't forgotten, Ingrid. I haven't forgotten. Okay, so I think in order to get that Easter egg I mentioned earlier, we had to do something while Ingrid was out of the room. So we missed our window, but if you click on that red square just outside her door, yeah, up over here, when your magnifying glass turns red, you can click on that, and then you get a phone call, and then you get an Easter egg, and then you can get another phone call if you use the Easter egg over in the corner by the prize machine at Midway Games. So feel free to test that out on your own, friends, as you're playing this game. Unfortunately, we won't be able to do it this time. Okay, can I look at spook number 10? Do I know that this is spook number 10 yet?
Looks like Spook 10 is missing an arm.
Sure is.
It's been red tagged.
Okay.
Better not take the tag until I fix this. Oops, no power.
No power. Very sad. Okay. Well, it's unfortunate that we didn't know that when we were literally just talking to Ingrid, but let's go back.
Hello, Nancy. How goes it?
There's a dummy in the haunted house that's been red tagged. It's missing an arm. Any chance it'll be up and running again in the near future?
Got the arm right here. Just needed a battery. That's one of the dummies Joy Trent's father created. Probably why the circuitry is so bizarre. It works, though, so just reattach it. You'll need pliers. Oh, and don't forget to take the red tag back to Spy Master Bishop.
Thanks for your help.
You bet.
Okay, I guess I didn't actually give Ingrid back the pliers. So that's good, because I need those. How's it going, Joy? Oh, she's still talking to Paula. Okay. Elliot, you got anything to talk about?
Hey, Nance, what's going on?
I have a theory. Someone stole that carousel horse, then made it look like the carousel was haunted, so the publicity would make the horse worth more on the black market.
I'd be impressed, except for one thing. No amount of publicity can change the fact that the stolen horse was not carved by Rolf Kessler.
The thing is, I just found out who bought the carousel horse that was replaced years ago. The horse that was stolen was definitely not the one that had been replaced.
Well, then I guess I stand corrected.
All that wood you recently ordered, what did you say it was for?
Okay, if you want to know the truth, I was gonna try my hand at carving a carousel horse to replace the stolen one. I didn't want to tell anybody in case I stank at it.
Why would you need several tails if you're just carving one horse?
You know, Nance, I've got a lot of work to do. And much as I love our little gab fests, my work just ain't getting done. So I'm afraid, as of now, this chat room is closed. Bye-bye. Hey, Nance, what's going on?
I'll let you get back to work.
Keep it real.
Keep it real. I mean, Nancy, he could have ordered several tails just in case he made several attempts, if it took that many, but, he did kind of act suspicious when you asked about it. Right, let me go, put the arm back on.
It's locked.
Spook number 10. and then I will take the red tag back to Harlan. So we'll turn the power on. Okay. Good. Oh, right. I need to tighten it with pliers.
That looks tight enough.
Excellent. Okay. Now we can grab this red tag.
I need to take this red tag back to Harlan.
Yep, we'll take it back to Harlan. And we're getting very close to the end of the game, everybody, which is good news for all of you who sat
Hey,
and
Nancy,
waited
what's up?
with agony through my failures at Barnacle Blast.
I found an old letter in the gear room of the Carousel. It was written by the guy who carved all the horses, Rolf Kessler. Is it okay if I keep it?
Far as I'm concerned, I'll mention it to Miss Santos, see what she says.
But yeah, we are almost there, everybody.
Could you please turn the juice back on to the dummy in the haunted house that Ingrid was fixing? Here's the tag.
You've really got the system down, don't you? I'll just flip the switch and you'll be good to go.
Kessler used to have a workshop under what's now the haunted house. Have you ever been down there?
I didn't even know there was a down there.
So you don't know anything about the hidden door in the room that has the old radiator in it?
Sure don't. Never heard any of the other guards say anything about it either.
I'll see you around.
Have fun.
Alright, bye Harlan. Great.
It's locked.
Oh man, every time. Oh, there it is. It's got the power now. Okay, so Spotsy is the name of Kessler's nickname for Amelia. Sweet. And then we're just gonna stick this ring on here. Oh joy, this is it! Great. So, before we're done with the game, I'm gonna call the Hardy Boys one more time just because I want to, and we might call Bess and George too one more time, depending on how long this conversation is.
Hello?
Hey Joe, it's Nancy.
Frank, phone, it's Nancy. How's it going?
Well, I haven't solved the case yet.
Great. Oh, what a shame.
Hi, Nancy. What's up?
Someone made a very serious attempt to drop something very heavy on me while I was in the haunted house a little bit ago.
What happened?
An alleged friend left me a key that opened a door I'd found in there. Behind it were some stairs, and at the end of the stairs, there was nothing.
Except a booby trap.
Right.
You don't know who gave you the key?
Somebody left it for me in Harlan's office. He didn't see who it was.
Or so he says.
Somebody has obviously caught on to the fact that you know your stuff, Nancy. So be careful.
Joy Trent admitted to sabotaging the roller coaster, but I still haven't figured out who's responsible for the Carousel hauntings.
You're making progress, though.
Yeah, you've narrowed the field.
But I've also managed to annoy all my remaining suspects. They may not want to be that helpful anymore.
Just hang in there, Nancy.
Yeah, I mean, you've already gotten one person to spill her guts. You're obviously doing something right.
I better get going.
See ya, Nance.
Don't take any wooden nickels.
Okay, yeah, let's give Bess and George one more call too, because we did promise them that we'd tell them after we found out what the Carousel horse's name was.
Hello?
Hi, Bess. It's only me.
Oh, hi, Nance. Listen to you. You're probably making Nancy feel terrible. Maybe I should answer the phone from now on. You wouldn't dare.
It's okay, guys. I understand.
I'm sorry, Nancy. As you may have guessed, Matt hasn't called yet, and he is just so
Oh,
cute. Anyway, what's up?
It turns out Joy was responsible for causing that accident that shut down the park.
How do you know?
She confessed. Her father was right. Dredging up all those memories was good for her. She's apologizing to Paula even as we speak.
What about the carousel? Was she responsible for all that haunting stuff, too?
I don't think so. I think she sincerely believed that Miss Santos was behind it, so she caused the roller coaster accident to teach her a lesson.
At least you don't have to worry about the roller coaster anymore.
Yeah, now you can really check out the rest of the park.
You're making progress, Nan. Just hang in there.
Thanks to that info and stenography you guys sent me, I was able to figure out the name of the carousel horse that Joy's mother bought her.
Joy's mother bought her a carousel horse?
That's what was in the note I found. It was a memo about the sale.
The horse had a name?
Kessler liked to name the horses he carved. This one's name was Glory.
What happened to it?
I have the feeling I'll find out when I solve the final riddle Miles gave us.
My mother never bought me a carousel horse.
Catch you guys later.
Be careful. Good luck.
Okay, everybody. Let's begin the endgame sequence.
That must be Glory.
There she is, Glory herself.
These stairs sure don't feel very safe.
It's okay, Nancy. Nancy?
Oh my gosh, these must be jewels from that jewel heist.
Whoa.
I should probably take these with me.
Probably. That seems like a good call.
A letter. Joy's father must have left it for her.
Aw, that's sweet. I should read it.
My dearest Joy, I hope Miles and his riddles have helped you remember how much you adored this horse and how dearly you loved the woman who gave it to you. I found this picture of her years ago, but I didn't want to give it to you until I knew you were ready. She loved you more than anything, Joy. We both did. Dad. P.S. If you want to see where Glory was carved, look for Kessler's symbol on the wall. I could never spend a lot of time in there. Very strange vibes. That must be Joy's mother. She was beautiful.
Wow. Okay, that's nice. So now that we broke the carousel
So much for the stairs.
And the stairs, and stole the jewels, and Joy's letter, and opened it and read it without permission, reading someone's mail and stuff without permission. Let's check out Kessler's workshop that Mr. Trent told us about.
So this was Kessler's workshop.
Wow. Pretty cool. Wait a second.
I'll bet that's the carousel horse that was stolen.
Whoa. So many carousel horses to find. Also,
somebody's been making reproductions, or should I say forgeries.
Yeah, that's pretty... Man. Okay, this is it, everybody. We have found our thief's lair. Let's see. Already have 2 potential buyers. They learned about the hauntings on TV and are chomping at the bit, as it were. Sooner they can get the horse, the better. How soon can you get 2 done? A 40 you, 60 me split will work out great. Consider this a handshake. How long will it take you to line up buyers? 3 to 5 weeks is too long. This kind of buyer gets cold feet real fast. The longer you take, the more suspicious they'll get. Work faster. It's taking me longer than I thought it would. Won't have the first horse ready to ship for 3 weeks. The second horse will be ready in maybe 5. Already have... Oh, wait. I already read that one. Someone's behind in making the carousel horses. Does that sound familiar to anybody? Oh look, a door. This must be the way out, since we can't go up the stairs. That's good.
Nancy, Nancy, Nancy. What have you done?
Elliot.
It's what you've done. You stole the horse, you fabricated the whole haunted carousel thing to increase its value, and now you're making not just one forgery, but several.
You think?
You let everyone believe you were just a hopeless procrastinator. But this is the real reason you're behind in your work, isn't it?
Right on all counts. Unfortunately, you're not going to get to tell anyone else. Ever.
No, wait. Look what I have. They're diamonds. Real diamonds. Someone stole them 23 years ago and stashed them in the park.
Well, well, little icing on the cake.
But if you think I'm letting you have them, you're nuts.
Yeah.
You're toast now, Nancy.
No! Oh, scary, awful close-up of Elliot.
Nancy, Nancy, Nancy. What have you done?
It's what you've done. You stole the horse, you fabricated the whole haunted carousel thing to increase its value, and now you're making not just one forgery, but several.
You think?
You let everyone believe you were just a hopeless procrastinator. But this is the real reason you're behind in your work, isn't it?
Sorry, everybody. We have to listen
Right
to this
on all counts.
conversation all over
Unfortunately,
again.
you're not going to get to tell anyone else. Ever.
No, wait. Look what I have. They're diamonds. Real diamonds. Someone stole them 23 years ago and stashed them in the park.
Well, well, little icing on the cake.
That's right. You want them? Here.
Ouch!
Ha!
Hey!
Good shot, Nancy.
I've got to get out of here.
You betcha. We are hightailing it out of here, hopefully. Up the stairs, out the door. Don't fall in the hole in the ground. Nice. Whoa! How did he do that?
I've got to get out of here.
I've got you, Nancy. You're cornered. You might as well give up.
Call the police, Nancy. Nancy, call the police.
It would be rude to use my phone now.
What?
It would be rude to use my phone now.
Nancy! Okay, fine. It's all up to us. Good shot, Nancy.
Soon as I get out of here, I'm gonna call the police, Elliot. So don't bother making plans for tonight. Or the next 10 years.
Nice one, Nancy.
Dear Ned, after trapping Elliot, I managed to pry the exit open and had Harlan call the police. Elliot admitted to stealing the Carousel horse and planning the remote control device. He knew that publicity from the hauntings would increase the value of his forgeries. Needless to say, he's gone back to not liking me. Harlan, on the other hand, adores me now. Because not only did he share the credit for busting Elliot, but his sudden fame brought him 3 job offers.
Wow.
He's staying on at Captain's Cove out of loyalty to Paula. But he's happy knowing that being an ex-con will probably never be an issue for him again.
Aw, good for you, Harlan.
As for Ingrid, she promptly attributed Elliot's bad behavior to a deficiency in some mineral I couldn't pronounce. And Joy, when I gave her the picture of her mother, she started smiling and has yet to stop. Inventing Miles was the best thing her late father could have done for her. In fact, when I went to the park to say goodbye just now, she wasn't in her office. She was riding the carousel. Ever yours, Nancy.
Aww. That's good. Alright, everybody. So this is the first game where they give you an award at the end of the game. Let's see which one we got. And we got Puzzle Master for solving puzzles using the fewest attempts. I'm just gonna assume that they're not counting Barnacle Blast in that assessment because there's no way I solved that using the fewest attempts. But yay! Otherwise, good job, everybody. We did it. We did it. The end. Oh?
You have reached 555-4468. I can't come to the phone right now, so please leave a message.
Hi, Bess. Hi, George. Well, thanks to you guys, I'm leaving here and flying directly to the Pacific Northwest for some much-needed R&R.
Nice.
George, I just got off the phone with that marine biologist friend of yours. She insisted I stay with her, and she even said she'd take me whale watching on the tour boat she owns. Anyway, thanks for arranging this little vacation, you two. 1 whole week of peace, quiet, and sitting around doing nothing. This is gonna be awesome. Bye.
Nice. We deserve it. Yeah. Wait, what? Okay, so that is the trailer for the next game, Danger on Deception Island. Yay, we did it, everybody! We solved the mystery of the haunted carousel. I like this game, aside from Barnacle Blast. And I don't hate Barnacle Blast, it's just stressful to do it when I'm streaming live and feel like I'm on a time crunch and everybody's watching. But I think this is a good game. It's a decent plot, decent characters, fun mixture of things to do, fun setting. Yeah, lots of phone characters that you can talk to. We didn't even really have a lot of conversations with most of them, but there's a lot of characters that you can talk to in this game, which is fun. Yeah, I like it. I think it's a good one. Pretty solid. I am very excited for the next game in the series, Danger on Deception Island. It's one of my favorites. Probably my favorite of like the first 10 games or so. So, looking forward to playing that one. Yeah, so Jonah von Spricken, remember I mentioned him. Look at all those characters he played. He played Harlan, Sukov, Anton Sukov, the Receptionist, and Miles the Magnificent Memory Machine. And this is just the beginning of his voice acting skills on display in the Nancy Drew games. Same person played Detective Paris and Tink. And Max Holacek, the creative director, played Louise Guerra, and whoever that other character was, I forgot. Was it past just now? Oh, Lance Huffington, that's who it was. And he also played Nicholas Falcone. He voices characters every now and then, which I think is very fun. I can't remember what his exact title is. It's gonna pop up here in a minute as the credits reroll. It's either artistic director or creative director. Creative director, yep. There it is. Alright, well, that was fun. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. Thank you for sticking with me, even through the, 20 minutes that we were playing Barnacle Blast. I hope you guys had a fun time watching. And we'll see you next time. Have a good one.